Taking a trip to Ireland is a dream come true for so many people, and there are some must-see locations that you don't want to miss out on. My name is Mary Donovan, and today I'm going to talk to you about one of those must-see places in the Emerald Isle, the Blarney Stone. Why is it that millions of people flock to the Blarney Castle each year to hang upside down, suspended 85 feet above the ground, to kiss a rock? Well, people come from all over the world in hopes to lock lips with the Blarney Stone and to receive the gift of luck or eloquence. We all would like to speak more smoothly and confidently and be able to persuade other people with our words. A little luck wouldn't hurt any of us either. Many famous people take flights out to Ireland each year specifically to kiss the Blarney Stone. The Blarney Castle website actually takes pride in mentioning Mick Jagger, who was in the Rolling Stones, Milton Hershey, and Richard Chamberlain among the many people that were there. In my speech today, I'm going to describe the history, the legends, and the ritual surrounding the Blarney Stone. Before we begin to learn about the Blarney Stone, let's take a closer look at what the term Blarney really means. According to Martin Gray, writer of The Places of Peace and Power, Blarney is the ability to influence and coax with fair words and soft speech without giving offense. An example of the use of Blarney would be if it was St. Patrick's Day and we were going to raise our glass for a classic Irish toast. Then we realize we don't know a classic Irish toast. So what do? We use the gift of Blarney and make one up. Now that we have an understanding of the definition of the word Blarney, let's take a look at what the Blarney Stone was made of and where it can be found. The Blarney Stone is actually a 4-foot by 1-foot block of bluestone. And bluestone is a form of limestone. Limestone can also be found in Stonehenge. The village of Blarney is located northwest of the city of Cork and is home to the Blarney Castle. After climbing a long winding staircase leading up to the castle's tower, one can find this mystical rock embedded in the tower's embattlements. This makes it almost impossible to reach. Again, don't forget, it's 85 feet above the ground. And on top of that, if you have the fear of heights, this would not be a place that I would recommend for you to go. Now, having some general knowledge about the Blarney Stone and its location, I want to give you a little history about the Blarney Castle and the stone. There are many stories about the history of the stone and the castle, but the most probable is that it was a gift that was given to the Irish. The Irish actually helped the Scottish defeat the English in the Battle of Bannockburn in the year 1314. According to Irene Talkheather, author of The Legend of the Blarney Stone, Cormac McCarthy, who was given the stone, built a castle to defend and protect the Irish against invading armies, and cleverly placed the stone in the tower's castle so that it would be safe for safekeeping. Understanding the historical context of the Blarney Stone is very interesting. But let's take a closer look at some of the unusual, the mystical, and the magical Blarney Stone legends. According to travel experts from the Authentic Ireland Travel Company, Ireland is a country where stories grow as naturally as the tall grassy meadows. We all would like a good story, and here are a few about the Blarney Stone. It is said that the stone that was given to Cormac McCarthy was actually only a part of the Stone of Scone. The Stone of Scone was actually where the first King of Scots sat during his coronation in the year 847. According to Philip Copins, the Stone of Scone was also called the Stone of Destiny. There's also a local legend that Cormac McCarthy saved an old woman from drowning. Now, local legends also say that that old woman was a witch. And, as a reward, she gave him a spell that she placed on a stone and said that if he kissed this stone, he would receive the gift of speech that would flatter all without offending. There's also some more interesting tales about the Blarney Stone that have a religious background. Some say that the Blarney Stone was the rock that Moses hit with his staff to provide his people, the Israelites, with water during their long trip to the Promised Land from Egypt. Another legend states that King David hid behind the stone, called the Stone of Ezel, and he was trying to escape King Saul, and then after the Crusades, it was actually brought back to Ireland at that point. Also, some people believe that Jacob used it for a pillow, and then the prophet Jeremiah actually carried that stone back to Ireland with him, and he called it the fatal stone. So now that we have learned about the history and the legends surrounding the stone, I want to tell you about the actual procedure or ritual for kissing the Blarney Stone. As you can see in the picture to my right, and according to the Blarney Castle website, people used to actually be hung by their ankles and their knees as they were positioned head first to face the stone to kiss it.
Oh, you fall down.
Due to safety concerns, obviously, now a person sits on their back, facing the wall, and then holds onto a railing and leans backwards, lowering themselves onto the stone face to face so that they can kiss it. Martin Gray further explains, to make it safer, some people actually request people to sit on their legs while they're leaning over to kiss the stone, and others have people hold their feet tightly so that they don't fall as well. And yes, castle photographers are all over the castle to take pictures, and they are available to capture this priceless and yes, somewhat intimate moment on film. So after kissing the stone, the person is then helped back up and carefully descends the winding staircase back down to a beautifully landscaped garden, and then they have the hopes of being able to speak better, and some believe that they will get good luck as well. So as you can clearly see, there is a lot of fact and a whole lot more fiction involved with the Blarney Stone. And in conclusion, even though there are so many places to go and people to visit in Ireland, it is highly recommended that one should stop by the Blarney Castle and see and experience the thrill that so many people travel from all the ends of the world to have, to kiss the Blarney Stone. With the historical context and the mystery surrounding this stone, it would be worth the risk to bend over backwards to pucker up to this Blarney Stone. So no matter what you believe, or no matter what you don't believe, the chances that you might be one of those lucky ones to speak more cleverly, more articulately, and toss in a little good luck, the Blarney Stone is one of those must-see locations on your trip agenda that you don't want to go without. Thank you so much for being here today, and I hope you guys have a great day.